Welcome, everyone. I'd like to call to order this final meeting of 2022. This is our special Thursday night meeting, December 15th, of the Utility Service Board. And we have a limited agenda tonight, mainly approval of claims, but some other items here. And first off, we have approval of the minutes of the previous meeting from December 5th. Do we have any comments or questions on the minutes? Okay, I have one correction. Let's see, I guess it's the second to last page under new business. It says, Eamon advised he will be stepping down in the coming year and verified with Chris Wheeler that the election for vacant positions can be carried out at the January 3rd meeting. Eamon also advised that board member Gene Kapler will also be stepping down at the end of the year. And I believe at least the intent of that, if not my words, will be stepping down as chair in the coming year, and then board member Gene Kapler from the board in the coming year. So if we can either verify that what I said was incorrect, and then it stands as is, but if indeed I said something different, if we can make those changes, I'd appreciate it. Thanks.
I do believe that's the way I interpreted what you said. So.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Any other comments or corrections to the minutes? Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Now we're on to the claims. We have like 6 different types of claims this evening. First up, standard invoices totaling $1,954,879.95. Any questions about the standard invoices this evening? Jean?
I do have a question on page 2 of the invoices. There are like 5 entries for Commonwealth engineers with 5 different charges for sanitary lift station design, and then there are 2 separate charges both for the South Central and West booster station replacements. And I was just curious about why there are so many separate entries for what looks like the...
I believe it's because there are 7 different projects. Is that right, Phil?
Well, there were, yeah, I can go.
Yeah.
Phil Peden Engineering is actually 2 separate projects, but then they did end up invoicing differently for each. I think contractually we had them do the lift station design and the booster station design, but then within that we're going to have separate projects.
Oh, okay.
Specific to the lift stations. They all got separated. I had to sign some of those funding requests through Dan's project management, and I questioned that. It was kind of different that those were all separated out. But I think it's to track it as we move forward with construction at each site. They will we'll see
So
the
they're
total cost
like separate projects within the larger project, and so they each got billed separately for some reason.
Correct.
Okay, I just wanted to kind of clarify what that was. Thank you.
Jim?
Yeah, I just wanted to call people's attention to the item on page 2 for CBU health insurance. For a 6-month period, that amount is about $1.3 million. I just want the people out there listening to understand that health insurance is really important and really expensive, and we want our employees to have the very best health insurance, and part of your monthly bill is going toward making sure that our employees are well covered by their insurance. So that's $2.6 million over the whole year. Well worth it.
Thank you, Jim. Other questions or comments? Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Second, we have utility bills totaling $335,446.71. Any questions on the utility bills? Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Wire transfers totaling $350,773.74. Any questions on the wire transfers for this 2-week period? Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Next up, customer refunds totaling $999.11. Any questions on those customer refunds? Do you have a motion for approval?
So moved.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. 2 more. We have a bond payments totaling, a lot of these are due January 1st, $7,191,870.28. Any questions on the bond payments? Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion passes. And finally, a special check run with one item to City of Bloomington Parks and Rec for Waldron Hill Buskirk Park reimbursement totaling $151,410.70. Any questions on this special check run?
Yes, Jean, go ahead.
No, I was pointing to you.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if you could tell us what this is for, please.
We tore out the playground when we built the Hidden River project, so
Okay.
we're reimbursing them for the replacement playground, which opened a couple of weeks ago, and I was fortunate to be there with the mayor and the Parks Board President and Paula McDevitt to be part of the grand opening. They even let me say a few words about water.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you.
Follow-up question. Driving by, it looks like it's very impressive and lots of interesting looking apparatus and you know, as a kid, I'd be intrigued. But would you say that it's a comparable playground in you know, purposed and use than what was there before?
It's very comparable in terms of what's there. I remember my kids used to play there a lot when they were little, and yeah, I think it's comparable. It's different in its construction because they just changed the way they do this over time, but I think it's very comparable. We are going to be working with the Parks Department in the coming year to put up some interpretive signage that talks about the relationship between Bloomington and the water in Clear Creek and everything that's downstream of us.
Great. Thank you. Other questions about the special check run? Do we have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And the special check run passes. Next up, we have new business. Any new business from the board? New business from staff?
No.
Old business from the board? Or staff? I guess it's not on the agenda, but
None.
we could. Okay. Subcommittee reports. I don't believe we had any meeting. And staff reports.
Yes, this is our last meeting of the year, and every year I like to comment on a number of things. And first of all, to thank all the members of the board and our ex officio members of the board for all you do to help this department run and help our utilities improve with time. I know it's a commitment of time and effort for all of you to read through the packets and scan through the contracts and all the other things, and we really do appreciate everything you do. So on behalf of all the staff, I want to thank the board members. 2022 has been a year of a lot of changes. We've had a lot of staff turnover, as you know. We have a new team of assistant directors. I'm very grateful to the fine individuals who've all stepped up to take leadership roles in our organization, and I see a lot of great things happening here in the coming years. I'm also very excited about the new union contract. I think we're going to start seeing a lot of improvement in our ability to recruit and retain people in the field, people at the plants, and I think we're going to continue to improve our education of our staff as we start embarking on developing an apprenticeship program in the coming years. So there's a lot of great stuff coming up. It's been a challenging year with a lot of change. We're still dealing with the ongoing pandemic, and we need to continue to be vigilant. I'm excited about the new virus surveillance program that we've been developing, and I'm excited, several of us, Jason Wenning and myself, we were both able to participate in an interview that will be on Fox 59 tonight, we think tonight, regarding that new program, so please have a look for that. So, you know, the people who work here do amazing work. Everyone who's out there in the field, they're doing jobs that are at times dangerous or challenging. Sometimes it's in unpleasant conditions, it's cold, or you're working in a trench with a sewer, or you're in a really uncomfortable predicament in a particular spot. So these guys, every one of them, every one of the people here works very hard to provide the services that we provide. They do an excellent job. We have excellent drinking water. We provide excellent sewer services and wastewater treatment, and we're getting better all the time. Our stormwater program has grown by leaps and bounds in the last 3 or 4 years, and that's a lot of that's because of the people that we've had here. Leadership from even Phil Peden years ago has been a huge leader in that, and the board has been very supportive of that, and the council has as well. So it's really exciting to see what we've been doing. And I just want to commend every one of our staff, everyone here at CBU, for everything they do all the time. And last, as I always try to remember to thank our friends from CATS for being here to do these meetings. So thanks, CATS. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Any questions for staff? All right, our last item, and thank you, staff that are here and everyone else. We too, from the board, appreciate your all effort and look forward to another a year of moving forward and moving the utility forward in a positive direction. Anyone have any final petitions or communications for 2022? Do we have a motion for adjournment? So we are adjourned.
See you next year.
See you all next year.